Global Beastmaster. My battle pet is twice as much as others. Chapter 11. You are not bronze level Beastmasters, and you don't have a second battle pet. Once the pet dies, you can no longer contract a new pet. Remember not to be brave, do you understand? The students yelled, understood. Set off. Passing through the heavy gate, a broad hill appeared in front of us, birds and beasts were flying in the sky, and small animals were constantly running on the ground, which looked very peaceful. Of course, if you ignore the small details such as birds and beasts throwing wind blades and animals spraying ice guns, it is indeed very peaceful. Ding, a large number of uncontracted beasts have been detected, please kill the beasts to gain experience. Subai smiled slightly, he knew that the opportunity to improve his strength had come. Chapter 8 Upgrade, Dark Iron Intermediate. It was the first time for Subai to come to the training ground, so he couldn't help being a little curious. Yang Lahia next to him acted as a commentator, as if he had come here. Most of the flying elements here are all kinds of sparrow-like beasts, which are not big in size, but occasionally there are large-scale raptors and beasts. The beasts on the ground are basically evolved from small rodents, that is, rabbits and pheasants. It is said that there is a large ferocious beast in the innermost part, which is very dangerous. I have never been there anyway. We only have one battle pet now, and we can't project the ability of the battle pet. The body is more dangerous, and we must control the distance. These are all my experiences, and they are specially passed on to you. Don't be too moved, just return the tickets to me. After talking about it, Subai's impression of Yang Li's family improved a lot. Until Li Gang repeated the previous passage. Yang Lahia, who was exposed on the spot, did not feel guilty at all, and said calmly, "Oh, I forgot, the teacher will remind me every time." Student Yang, I admire a thick-skinned beastmaster like you, with invincible defense. Subai gave a thumbs up. Yang Lahia pretended not to see it. By the way, are you going to form a team or act alone? Yang Lahia explained, I recommend to form a team. Everyone will share the beast spar equally, and the efficiency is not low. The training ground is only open for 3 hours, how many crystals can you usually get? Subai asked. If you are in a group of 3, you can divide it into 4 or 5 yuan. Calculated in this way, it would take more than 10 minutes to kill a ferocious beast. Although the search time was included, Subai still felt that it was too slow. 3-on-1 will take so long, will you play it? The other students have been here many times, and they have formed a fixed team with each other, and the same is true for Yang Lahia. So he abandoned Subai without hesitation, ran to the side of the 2 girls, chased and fought and left. Subai expressed contempt and envy for this. Subai, don't you have teammates? Li Gang came over, I think you have a good relationship with Yang Lahia, why don't you join his team? Glancing at the effervescently beautiful Yang Lahia, Subai felt that he might not be able to blend in, so he said casually, my battle pet is not suitable for team fighting. That's right, your battle pet is too fast, and others can't keep up. Li Gang nodded knowingly, although one person is a bit dangerous, your battle pet can at least escape. Remember, do what you can. Teacher Zhou and I will pay attention to you, but there are too many students, so be careful in everything. Subai nodded, I will pay attention. You are an independent person, so I won't say more. Remember, don't go far. If there is danger, you must find the big team in time. When Li Gang left, Subai laughed at himself, is this the status improvement brought about by strength? It can be said that after defeating Feng Yulang by leapfrogging, Subai has already won a certain amount of respect, even though he just became the Black Iron Beastmaster, he is currently only a subordinate of the Black Iron. The students dispersed in 2s and 3s, summoned their battle pets, and selected targets to start fighting. Subai chose a direction with few people and summoned the Iron Beak Sparrow. The iron-billed finch with a wingspan of 1.5 meters can be regarded as a giant, with a strong visual impact. When the blood of the Sky Steel Crow is fully activated, you can take me to fly. Subai couldn't help but look forward to it. The complete Sky Steel Crow has a wingspan of more than 10 meters and is extremely powerful. It is easy to take Subai to the sky. If you can get evolution points by raising a small level, then as long as you go up another level, I can let the iron-beaked sparrow evolve into a steel crow, and its strength will greatly increase. For this, Subai needs to kill more beasts within 3 hours. After walking forward for 2 minutes, Subai found the first target. Unicorn. This is a fierce beast that looks like a rabbit. It is nearly 1 meter long and has a single bony horn on its head. Open black lens bracket name close black lens bracket, unicorn rabbit. Current level, black iron lower level. Talent, none. Skills, 1. One-horned flying stab, normal, 2. Claw strike, normal. The one-horned rabbit is not strong, so it is most suitable for training. The only threat is the one-horned flying thorn. As long as you avoid it, you don't have to worry about being attacked from a long distance before the flying thorn grows back. Iron-beaked sparrow, come on. Subai's iron-beaked sparrow doesn't have long-range attack skills yet, so he can only use the most primitive attack method, meat bomb impact. Under the blessing of divine speed, the iron-beaked sparrow was like a cannonball, directly piercing the skull of the unicorn rabbit, destroying the brain, and killing it with one blow. The vitality of the beast is very tenacious, which is also the main reason why the student's efficiency in killing the beast is low. But if the brain is destroyed, no matter how strong the beast is, it will be finished. All the while, the unicorn has no chance to shoot the spikes on its head. Global Beastmaster. My battle pet is twice as much as others. Chapter 12. The speed was so fast that it was killed in seconds without even noticing that the crisis was coming. Ding, kill the Black Iron Junior Unicorn Rabbit and get 10 experience points. Very good. As long as you kill 10 unicorn rabbits, you can accumulate enough experience and upgrade your level. Subai is full of energy, and with a clear and detailed goal, there is no need to be confused, just go forward bravely. Climb, dive, hit, kill. The hunting action was completed in one go, and the iron-beaked sparrow turned into a unicorn rabbit terminator, killing 9 unicorn rabbits in just half an hour. Maybe it was because he was afraid of being killed, and there was no second rabbit around, so Subai felt a little regretful. There was a scream, and a shadow flew overhead. Subai looked up and saw that it was a blood rock eagle with a wingspan of over 2 meters. Open black lens bracket name close black lens bracket, blood rock eagle. Current level, black iron intermediate. Talent, sharp eyes, normal. Skills, 1. Wind blade, rare, 2. Iron feather, rare. This is a juvenile body, and the mature blood rock eagle is a standard bronze level beast. Ha, chirp, the iron-beaked sparrow is full of fighting spirit. It has awakened half of the blood of the steel crow, which is a high-level beast that can reach the gold level, and the mere blood rock eagle is not in the eyes at all. Although the opponent is a black iron mid-level ferocious beast with 2 rare skills, Subai is not afraid. With the blessing of the system, if his iron-beaked sparrow can't achieve a leapfrog kill, then he might as well give up this battle pet. Kill. Subai issued an order. Attack the wings, shoot it down. The iron-beaked sparrow understood the combat intention, and under the blessing of divine speed, it turned into a black lightning, and the sonic boom sounded, breaking through the speed of sound in an instant. After the second evolution, the iron-beaked finch was reborn again, and achieved supersonic flight at the lower level of black iron. This is also the frightening part of the talent of supernatural speed. Under normal circumstances, only a complete sky steel crow can reach this speed. That's a gold rank beast. At this time, the blood rock eagle also found the enemy, and its combat instinct was activated, and it shot 3 light blue wind blades in an instant, but only hit the afterimage. Too fast. Even the wind blade, which is known for its speed, can't keep up with the speed of the iron-beaked sparrow. Puff. Countless feathers mixed with blood scattered on the ground, and the blood rock eagle lost its balance instantly as if it had been hit hard, and fell to the ground. Half of its left wing has been broken. PFF'd. Another shock. The rest of the left half of the wing is broken at the root. The blood rock eagle wailed and completely lost its breath of life. Ding. Kill the black iron intermediate blood rock eagle and gain 30 experience. Ding. The experience is full. Do you want to upgrade the level? Promote. Chapter 9 Evolution. Sky Steel Crow. Ding. The level of the iron-beaked sparrow has increased, and the current level of black iron is intermediate, and it has gained 1 evolution point. Ding. The level of phantom butterfly has been synchronized, and the current level of black iron intermediate has obtained 1 evolution point. After a series of system prompts, Subai looked at the iron-beaked sparrow. With this upgrade, the size of the iron-beaked sparrow has improved, but compared to its already large enough body, the increase is not obvious. At this time, the iron-beaked sparrow was circling at low altitude, making a cry. Su-bai knew what it meant, he was hungry. But this is easy to solve. The blood rock eagle's body is still on the ground, just swallow the beast spar directly. 9 black iron low-level ferocious beast spars plus 1 black iron intermediate spar are enough to make up for the energy gap caused by the upgrade of the battle pet. After receiving the order, the iron-beaked sparrow uttered a cheerful cry, pounced on the corpse of the blood rock eagle, pecked at the skull, and chewed up the beast spar in one bite. Quack quack. Su-bai unconsciously thought of peanuts. After eating the beast spar, the iron-beaked sparrow was especially dissatisfied, and ate up the blood rock eagle, leaving only a skeleton. Little guy, you can really eat. Su-bai was a little helpless. No wonder it is said that the Beastmaster spends a lot of money. With such an appetite, who can resist it? However, high investment brings high returns. As the iron-beaked finch upgrades, Su-bai also upgrades accordingly. A warm current circulates in the body, slowly strengthening at the cellular level, and this process will last for 2 days. Open black lens bracket name close black lens bracket, Su-bai. Current level, black iron intermediate. Talent, double contract. Battle Pet 1, Iron Beak Sparrow. Battle Pet 2, Phantom Butterfly. Evolution Point 2. After getting 2 more evolution points, Su-bai devoted all of it to the Iron Beak Sparrow without any hesitation. Although the Phantom Butterfly can reach the gold level, its attack power is very weak, and in future battles, what Su-bai needs more is to project phantom dust to improve his life-saving ability. In addition, he spent more time with the iron-beaked sparrow, and the two were connected with each other, making it easier to command and fight. Global Beastmaster. My battle pet is twice as much as others. Chapter 13. Evolution. As the evolution point was put into use, the iron-beaked sparrow raised its head and let out a wail. All its jet black feathers fell off, and its rapidly expanding body tore through the skin, stained with blood. Ding! The evolution is complete. The bloodline of the Sky Steel Crow has been strengthened, and the current progress is 75%. Ding! The evolution is complete. The bloodline of the Sky Steel Crow has been strengthened, and the current progress is 100%. Ding! The activation of the bloodline has reached 100%, the evolution is complete, and all the innate skills of the Sky Steel Crow have been obtained. Su-bai was a little annoyed. The evolution was too loud this time. If he knew it earlier, he should have taken back the battle pet space, and he should pay attention next time. The iron-beaked sparrow that has completed evolution, no, it should be called the Sky Steel Crow now. The wounds on its body healed extremely quickly, and the feathers grew again. At this time, the Sky Steel Crow has a wingspan of nearly 4 meters. I'm going, if you continue to upgrade like this, I'm afraid it will be bigger than an airplane. Su-bai complained secretly, and then checked the data. Name, Sky Steel Crow. Current level, Black Iron Intermediate. Current experience, 0/1000. Talent, 1. Speed, Epic, 2. Sharp Eyes, Normal, 3. Wind Control, Rare. Skills, 1. Iron Feather, Common, 2. Wind Blade, Rare, 3. Steel Bone, Rare. There is 1 more talent, 2 more skills, and they are all rare. Huge boost. The effect of the talent Yufeng is unknown, but it is a rare level after all, so it won't be weak. The skill Wind Blade is the long-range attack method that Su-bai urgently needs now. The Steel Bone skill is the signature of the Sky Steel Crow, and it is also the origin of the name of this beast. The bones of the Tiangong Crow are extremely strong and light, not inferior to the top alloys available to humans. What happened? Instructor Tang Chungshan ran over. I felt the energy fluctuation of the upgrade of the beast. After finishing speaking, Tang Chungshan discovered the Tiangong Crow beside Su-bai, subconsciously put on a defensive posture, and then realized that it was a battle pet. Is this your battle pet? Tang Chungshan asked in surprise. According to the information submitted by the school, none of the pets here are students of Tian Gang Crow. Could it be that this is mixed in? But it's not right. Who can contract the Sky Steel Crow as a battle pet, which one doesn't have a strong background? There is no need to come to the training ground. Isn't it good to go directly to the Federation or even a private hunting ground? Yes, Su-bai admitted generously. What's your name? Tang Chungshan asked again. Su-bai. The name was a bit unfamiliar, so Tang Chungshan took out the tactical board, looked through the information, and found the corresponding column. Hey, isn't your battle pet the iron-beaked sparrow? Tang Chungshan was a little unbelievable, Could it be that your battle pet activated the bloodline of the Sky Steel Crow when it was upgraded, and the concentration of the bloodline was extremely high, so it directly completed the evolution? Quote. Su-bai was still thinking about how to explain it to his teachers and classmates, but he nodded repeatedly when he heard Tang Chungshen's words. Yes, maybe I'm lucky. This statement is too perfect. Instructor Tang, you are such a good person. You're lucky, boy, Tang Chungshen said enviously. He knew very well that the initial battle pet was the iron-beaked sparrow, which meant that he had a bad background and must be of the commoner class, but just because he evolved into the Sky Steel Crow, he directly completed the class transition. Although both the iron-beaked sparrow and the steel crow are flying beasts, they are completely different concepts. One is the bottom-level monster with the most black iron intermediate level, and the other is a high-level monster that can easily reach the gold level in its entirety. There are two big grades of bronze and silver. The real difference between cloud and mud. Although the steel crow in front of him is still at the black iron level, Tang Chungshen knows that as long as the news is released, some hunting groups are willing to contribute money to help Su-bai cultivate a war pet. Of course, in return, Su-bai needs to work for the wild hunting group for a certain amount of time. But that is nothing at all, it can even be said to be an honor. The hunting group that fights the fierce beasts on the front line is the soul of the Federation, the pursuit of all Beastmasters, and their status is unattainable. It is impossible to say that Tang Chungshen is not envious. It's just that other people's battle pets cannot be contracted, even if the Beastmaster is dead, so he is just envious and he doesn't think anything wrong. Destined to reach the existence of a gold-level Beastmaster, it is not something that a small instructor like him can provoke. Hearing the movement here, Li Gang rushed over with a few students, and saw the huge and mighty Tiangong Crow at a glance, and his heart skipped a beat. It's broken. Su-bai's iron-beaked sparrow was eaten. This beast should have been subdued by Instructor Tang. If I knew it earlier, I should have watched it. This kid has just leveled up and defeated Fengfang Wolf. He must be very proud, but he doesn't want to stumble here. Su-bai, although there is no battle pet, the Federation will not give up on you. Li Gang was very frustrated. It was over, not to mention the bonus, and he couldn't even keep his job. Tang Chungshen and Su-bai had question marks all over their heads. Soon, Tang Chungshen came to his senses and said with a smile, Mr. Li, you misunderstood. Congratulations, you have taught a good student. Your student Su-bai, his battle pet has awakened his bloodline and has completed evolution. Li Gang couldn't believe it. What do you mean? That's right, this Sky Steel Crow is Su-bai's battle pet. Tang Chungshen confirmed Li Gang's guess, it evolved from the iron-beaked sparrow. Gah! Li Gang rolled his eyes, unable to accept the stimulation, and passed out directly. Global Beastmaster. My battle pet is twice as much as others. Chapter 14. Su-bai, is this your battle pet? You have upgraded, and you are already a black iron intermediate. Hey, isn't it just a few days ago, the black iron junior, how did you do it, do you have any skills? Su-bai, can I touch your battle pet, it's so handsome. Quote. Li Gang woke up leisurely, his ears were full of exclamations. By the way, Sky Steel Crow, upgrade the awakened bloodline. Li Gang woke up from the previous shock, regardless of his status, squeezed into the crowd, and grabbed Su-bai's arm. Su-bai, have you leveled up? Now it's black iron intermediate. Correct. Your battle pet has completely evolved into a steel crow. Correct. Hiss. Li Gang gasped, his eyes burning. Perhaps other students are not very clear about the concept of continuous upgrading. He doesn't even know what the Sky Steel Crow means. Although the Federation has been promoting the status of senior Beastmasters, the students have not entered society after all, and have not personally experienced the status gap brought about by grades. Li Gang is different, he is deeply touched. In the eyes of the parents of the students, he is a bronze intermediate Beastmaster and a teacher, very handsome. But his own situation is clear to him, and Li Gang knows that it is because the students in his class are all descendants of the common people, a few of them are from good families, and the elders do not have senior Beastmasters. To put it bluntly, it's just a few nouveau riches with bad money. In front of senior Beastmasters, it's not worth mentioning. Black iron, bronze, silver, gold, 4 levels of Beastmasters, representing 4 completely different classes. In today's society, no matter where the black iron Beastmasters are, they are the bottom. get the least wages, do the most work, and never have the opportunity to develop upwards. This is the status quo of the Black Iron level Beastmaster. The Bronze Beastmaster is slightly better. If you have a good pet, you can even enter the federal department and get a job. It is also the largest part of society. The Silver Beastmaster can be considered as a middle class. If he can reach the top level of silver, coupled with a suitable battle pet, he can even touch the threshold of the elite class. And the gold rank is the elite class through and through. According to the latest federal statistics, Beastmasters with gold rank and above account for less than % of the total population. Let's put it this way, as long as it is a golden Beastmaster, no matter what pet it is, no matter where it goes, a high salary will be delivered directly to it. It's so realistic. Originally, Li Gang's wish was that all the students reach the Black Iron level, graduate smoothly, and receive a bonus to improve their lives. There was Su Bai before, and he hadn't upgraded for 3 consecutive years, which almost made him despair. But he didn't think that this student would be his greatest reliance in the future. The head teacher of the gold level Beastmaster, this title will definitely make him sit in the position of the teaching director, and maybe even the vice principal. Thinking of this, Li Gang's eyes completely changed. The change in everyone's attitude made Su Bai feel a little uncomfortable. Can't help but think of that sentence that is widely circulated in the Federation. Battle pet is status. It is said that these are the last words of the strongest Beastmaster recognized among the first batch of awakened Beastmasters 200 years ago. Su Bai had a preliminary understanding. Just the Black Iron Intermediate Sky Steel Crow changed everyone's attitude 180 degrees. Those who used to dismiss him, ridicule him, all surrounded him, eager to please him. If it grows to a full body and becomes a gold-level beast, it will be even more unimaginable. Worshipping the strong and spurning the weak, this world is 100 times larger than the earth. However, Su Bai does not reject such a world. Everyone, I'm just a Black Iron middle class now, which is about the same as you, and everyone can get along as before. Su Bai said. When others say this, it's a bit of a pretense and shamelessness. But when Yi Bai said it, the students felt that it made sense and they should obey. No way, who made him destined to become a gold-ranked Beastmaster? Absolutely superior. What are you all doing here? Yang Lahia came late, and he walked a little far, so he still doesn't know what happened. Damn it, what a big bird. The students rolled their eyes. Young Master Yang, don't you understand, this is the Sky Steel Crow. Some students recounted what happened before, and Yang Lahia was amazed by it, and said again and again, I just said, Su Bai is not an ordinary person at first glance, I have always been optimistic about him. Damn, shameless, global Beastmaster. My battle pet is twice as much as others. Chapter 15. Young Master Yang, don't you blush when you say that. You have to be honest. Yang Lahia had a very thick skin. He didn't care, and squeezed towards Su Bai on his own. From now on, I will be Su Bai's #1 younger brother. Now, Su Bai couldn't help but cover his face, wanting to pretend he didn't know this guy. Without morals, anything is possible. If I recruit the Phantom Butterfly, I will definitely scare the two of them to death. Su Bai guessed maliciously. It's just that the Phantom Butterfly is his whole card, a whole card that is enough to escape the killing situation, so he will never reveal the existence of the Phantom Butterfly. Everyone chatted lively, and they were not going to continue hunting the beast. What's the point of killing fierce beasts? A good relationship with Su Bai is more effective than anything else. This is what many students think. Li Gang thought so too. Suddenly, there was a rare calm in the training ground. The ferocious beasts probed their heads in the distance, a little puzzled. Why didn't this group of two-legged monsters attack? Tang Chungshan didn't care either. Anyway, his duty was to ensure that there were no problems with the students and their pets. Instead of hunting ferocious beasts now, it made his job easier. Su Bai, has your Sky Steel Crow been in actual combat? Let us see. Yes, this is the first time I've seen the Sky Steel Crow. It must be very strong. Su Bai felt the fiery emotions around him, and knew that if he didn't agree, he might cause unnecessary trouble. It just so happened that he also wanted to know how strong the Tian Gang Crow was, and he didn't refuse right now. Okay, then I'll make a fool of myself. There is an iron-backed mouse over there, it should be a Black Iron Intermediate. A sharp-eyed student pointed to the distance and said. Su Bai shook his head, pointed to the other one and said, there is a high-level black iron. Wow, leapfrogged. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Before, the iron-beaked sparrow was able to beat the wind-toothed wolf by leapfrogging, but now it has evolved into a sky steel crow, which is only a high-level black iron. It's nothing to worry about. That's right, I don't even think that the top black iron is an opponent. Windblade. Su Bai turned a deaf ear to the discussions around him, and directed the sky steel crow to attack. Although they have evolved into completely different ferocious beasts, the only thing that remains the same is the tacit understanding cultivated in 3 years. The sky steel crow spread its wings and flew over quickly. At a distance of more than 10 meters from the ironback rat, it flapped its wings and slapped a light green wind blade. Puff! The wind blade flew out at a speed that was difficult for the naked eye to catch, and chopped off the iron-backed rat's head without any hindrance. What a fast wind blade! Great attack distance! Everyone present had this thought. Why do you feel that this wind blade is more than twice as fast as the wind blade of ordinary beasts? And so far, in this regard, everyone can only sigh. The sky steel crow is worthy of being a high-level beast. Invincible. Chapter 11 Experience Value Acquisition Rules. Seeking Flowers. Ding. Kill the black iron superior ironback rat and get 50 experience points. Very good. One has so much experience. The current sky steel crow needs 1000 experience to upgrade, and it only needs to kill 20 black iron superior beasts. But this is not easy, because Su Bai looked around, and among the dozen or so fierce beasts in sight, only a small half were black iron middle level, and the rest were all lower level. The iron-backed mouse of the black iron superior just now was the only black iron superior beast within a few miles, but it was killed as soon as it appeared. Sky steel crow, wind blade. Another wind blade was thrown out, and a middle-level black iron rat fell to the ground and died. Ding. Kill the black iron intermediate ironback rat and get 30 experience points. Wind blade. Ding. Kill the black iron subordinate ironback rat and get 5 experience points. After killing 3 ironback rats in a row, Su Bai took back the sky steel crow. He understands the rules of experience acquisition. Killing beasts of the same level or high level can get full experience, but killing beasts of a lower level will have the experience. By analogy, if you are 2 levels lower, you probably won't get any experience. The training ground is about to arrive. If you want to continue to gain experience, you can only go outside the city except for the federal hunting ground. Su Bai secretly calculated, although I have a system and the sky steel crow has strong attack power, it is still too dangerous to go out of the city. If I encounter a high-level beast that is good at lurking, it will be a big loss if I lose the sky steel crow. I won a ticket to the 5-hour federal hunting ground from Yonglahia before. I am afraid that this is a rare opportunity for me to improve my level before the college entrance examination. At that time, we must kill as many ferocious beasts as possible, and we must rise to the black iron level. Su Bai, who was thinking, didn't notice that there was no sound around him, and everyone looked at Tiangonkro with the eyes of a monster. What kind of attack power is this? An iron-backed mouse with 1 knife. Please like and subscribe.